Today we learned that AT&T is working on a brand new Android TV streaming player. This was first spotted by Variety in some FCC filings, and it gives some hints into the future of DirecTV Now. So let's kind of dive in, take a look at what's happening and what I think is going to happen in the future and what this is pointing to for the future of DirecTV Now. So the device is an Android TV device, so you'll be able to install all kinds of Android TV apps on it. Comes with a very nice voice remote and with built-in touchpad on it, so some mouse capabilities included maybe. We'll have to wait and see when it comes out. It's not a very big player, but it looks to be fairly powerful. Does have some USB ports on it also. No antenna tuner, no HDMI pass-through. This seems to be a dedicated streaming box, though it's possible that an antenna tuner could be added by USB, similar to the Air TV box from Sling TV adds their antenna tuner by USB. So what's AT&T doing here? Well, we're going to have to kind of look back to their previous announcement this summer when they announced the DVR. This is not an official release. They just filed an FCC filing to get the device approved. So we're looking at this for probably a January 2018, probably CES announcement. But we have some hints here. This summer, AT&T announced the DVR for DirecTV Now, which a lot of us have been very excited about. But they made a few other announcements really about them I think some people have forgotten about. First of all, they announced the fact that there will be 4K streaming coming to DirecTV Now at some point in the future. Now we have a new device here that is 4K capable, coming from AT&T, and it very clearly looks like it's meant to stream DirecTV. So that's very exciting there too. Number two is their new app. When they talked about it, that they're working on this new unified app, will take DirecTV Now customers and the satellite customers and put them all in one app user interface. So because the manual on this device does not specifically say DirecTV Now, in the few pages we've seen, it's very possible a different manual will be shipped to customers with revisions. It doesn't mean that DirecTV Now customers won't use this. I firmly believe this is a DirecTV Now device because with this app, they may just be calling it DirecTV because it doesn't matter if you have DirecTV Now or DirecTV Satellite, it's just DirecTV, you'll be able to watch your content on it because all the logins will work on one app now, maybe through this device. This probably points to the future of 4K streaming. They may want to do 4K streaming first on their own device, maybe because they can control it, they can have a better tie-in to it to give a better performance. So that's something to keep in mind there. When will this go to public? It's possible this could hit, be announced in January and hit stores in January. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a February, March release though. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think we're waiting that long for the DVR and maybe the new app to come out because that can come out, we know that's being tested. We have screenshots and all kinds of stuff of that running on Apple TV, Fire TV, phones, tablets, etc. This is probably, I would say, more related to the 4K content. It may not be until that time that we may see the first 4K streaming coming from DirecTV Now. Could this mean a rename? Could they be dropping the DirecTV Now name? Possibly, but probably not. FCC filings are notorious for not being completely full, we'll call it. It doesn't have all the details in it, whether that be the name of something, some other smaller details like that. AT&T can very easily brand this as the DirecTV Now box, even though the FCC filing just says DirecTV inside the manual. So keep that in mind. So I think this is just the flourishing of everything that they talked about over the summer with the new app, the new 4K coming, the DVR feature, and the combining of satellite and streaming all in one. So it's pretty cool. If you have questions, comments on this, let me know, but I kind of want to give my opinion on this. There's a lot of talk that this is not going to be for DirecTV Now streaming. I really think that this will be for DirecTV Now streaming, and I think it will be interesting what they do with this. So we'll have to wait and see. I will be at CES 2018. I already have the hotel and I have the flights and everything booked. You better believe I'll be making sure I get my hands on this new device as soon as possible so I can give you a full hands-on review right here for all the core cars to see. Please subscribe if you have not. Leave a question. I'll do my best to answer them. But right now, it's all speculative, so we'll have to wait and see. Now, if you have a question about cord cutting in general, join us every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for our weekly cord cutting Q&A, where I do my best to answer your cord cutting related questions to help you get the most out of your cord cutting experience.